guys, welcome back to Kristine Szabo Raw, episode 16. Thank you for being here, for liking this, for subscribing if you haven't already, and most importantly for sharing this, especially this episode, because I am going to answer the question, what do I eat? Really easily. Okay, I am going to take the guessing work out of what do you do when you have to go to a restaurant or go to the supermarket or pack a school lunch or whatever it is. Right here, right now, for the rest of your lives, I'm going to make eating healthy for your brain, healthy for your body, so that you can feel better, be better, and make this world a better place together. So, funny enough, I pulled this from my front door. I have this number 5. It comes from a very special time in my life. Actually, was my wedding. I had painted numbers for on stones that I found at the beach where I lived, and on every table, there were 8 tables, I put a number. And for some reason, I happened to keep one of them, the number 5. Intuitively then, I didn't know why. Now I know, because number 5 represents grace. It also represents the answer to the question today. What do I eat? I'm going to put it to you straight, guys. You want to know how to eat well? Eat 5 ingredients or less. That's it. Anything that you put into your mouth, make it have 5 ingredients or less. Even better, if your grandmother wouldn't know what that is, that's not food. Okay? A lot of the stuff out there is full of poison, and I don't even need to get into it. We're talking about preservatives, we're talking about additives, added salts, things that put massive stress on our organs, on our body, which in turn puts stress on our mind. And we can't then make the decisions that we need to move forward for our lives better. Well, I went to the farmer's market today. It was my ritual every Sunday. And so I wanted to share with you some of the things that I picked up, so you can see literally what is in my kitchen and what is my go-to food, because I don't eat a complicated diet. In fact, I really don't eat out hardly at all anymore. I mean, there was a time in my life when I did eat out. Now, for a long time, I actually prefer to eat at home, and I'm really like a grazer. I don't really make big meals, but if you make meals, we're going to do meals too, because I have some great easy recipes. But for this, what's important is I need you guys to clean out your cupboards, if you can, of the poison, and replace it with foods that are going to immediately make you feel 100% better. So let's get to it. Some of my favorites. For a healthy brain, avocado, one of the best foods, superfoods that you can put into your body. One great recipe that I love is take an egg, and this is an organic farmer's market egg, and you can do your research, but I'm telling you that the nutrients in a farmer's market or a farm, if you see like grass-fed organic egg, has double the nutrients inside, lectin for the brain, all these wonderful things that help feed us. It has double. So you're going to have to eat 2 conventional eggs for 1 free-range organic grass-fed egg. Okay? If you don't believe me, Google it. That's it. I'm here to give you the shortcuts of all of this knowledge so that you don't have to do all of the research and the work that I did. I'm here to speak layman's terms so that I can be the bridge from all of that out there straight to you. Okay, so one of my favorite recipes is cut the avocado in half, take the seed out, and then you can poach the egg if you guys don't know how to do it, or fry an egg. Make sure the yolk stays soft, because when the yolk stays soft, it even keeps more nutrients. Okay, I actually love hard-boiled eggs. I always hard boil a dozen after the farmer's market, so I have it straight on hand. I keep it like as a go-to snack. Crack it, put some hot sauce on it and eat it, or Himalaya salt. I love that. The pink salt, guys, really awesome. Okay, so half an avocado, put an egg on top, either poached or fried. Make sure it's soft, and just with a spoon you can just lap it up. That's a really, really wonderful one. Okay, and I will say, once in a while, have some excellent quality sourdough bread, okay, because I like the sprouted breads, the sourdough breads. So let's say like on the weekends, if I have a special treat, I will do some avocado toast with a poached egg on top. So I'm not saying deny yourselves, but I'm saying the majority of your diet, 80% of your diet, needs to be like this, okay? Here are some other awesome go-to snacks. I love eating raw pieces of broccoli, the tops, or snap peas. These are incredible. These are snap peas, or cucumbers, or carrots. Look at this carrot, guys. It's purple. How many of you guys have seen a purple carrot? Isn't that amazing? With, and I have it here, one of this is my go-to favorite vegetarian, vegan thing is hummus. Okay, when you buy hummus, make sure you read the ingredients and make sure there's 5 or less ingredients in there. You can get commercialized hummus that is garbage. This hummus is garbanzo beans, olive oil, tahini, lemon juice, salt. Okay, so 5 ingredients. I know tahini has a little bit of ingredients, but it's pretty much 5. Okay, this is tzatziki. If none of you know what this is a really delicious way of getting protein. This one is made with sheep milk, which I prefer because it's low lactose. So if you can get a sheep milk anything, it's wonderful for you. Or goat milk as well, goat cheese, goat milk, sheep's cheese, sheep's milk. I know a lot of you out there, even somebody told me they make a smoothie out there with goat milk in it, which sounded so delicious. You know who you are. And thank you for all your comments too. You guys, this family, I am in love with you, and you just at night put a big smile on my face, and thank you. So thank you, because I'm learning so much from you, and so it's going both ways. But anyway, going back, tzatziki is made from plain sheep milk, cucumber, this one has a little diced cucumber, dill, and mint. Okay, nothing else. It's delicious to eat with carrots, snap peas, cucumber, broccoli. Dip it in. And I really love, guys, for you who need carbs, this stuff is great bread and cracker replacements. Okay, you can eat as much as you want. It's so light, it's so good for you. This one is organic whole grain rice cakes, wild rice, one of my favorites. The other thing, if you love carby and you want to change your life, start eating nuts. Raw, unsalted, organic nuts are food for the body. I don't want you to count calories anymore. Do you hear what I said? I don't want you to count calories anymore. Stop counting calories and start counting ingredients. Stop counting calories and start counting ingredients. And guess what? You can count on one hand, 5, okay? So I have here pumpkin seeds. This is awesome to throw onto salads, or even, you know, whatever you like to make, like maybe like a whatever you want to do. Just keep them in your car. I keep them in my car sometimes. I love to keep in my car these ones. This is my car snack, Brazil nuts. You can get it. This is even from Costco, right? Costco started to sell some incredible organic, really good for you food. This is one of them. I also have like these raw organic almonds that I make my almond milk with. This is Costco too. Walnuts, Costco, fantastic. Okay. Another thing is this. Who's cereal eaters out there? I know that there are a lot of you out there that love to eat cereal because it is so comforting, right? I love cereal growing up. I grew up on Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks. Well, yes, and I'm still alive, believe it or not, but I had a hell of a time along the way. I was hospitalized as a teenager. I had intestinal issues, colitis, all of these terrible things. Not colitis, I had irritable bowel syndrome, they told me. And my mother was feeding me the standard American diet. She didn't know better, but it caused me a lot of grief. And I'm not going to do that for my son. Now, do I not give Matthew gummy bears? Of course I give him gummy bears, but I give it to him as a special treat, okay? Cereal, going back to cereal. The cheapest, yummy cereal that you can buy, usually it's on the lower shelf of your supermarket. It is these plain puffs. You can get round corn puffs, kamut puffs, wheat puffs. This one is rice puffs, okay? They're inexpensive. And if you want to sweeten them with a little bit of raw sugar or something on top because you just can't, have the plain, my homemade almond milk is sweetened with dates and coconut water. So I don't need to sweeten it with anything. And I literally, guys, I will have for dinner this entire package with milk, almond milk for my dinner. It's cheap. It fills me up. It has fiber. The milk has protein. It's satiating and it's comforting. So another thing is that I know we talked about yogurt, which is really important that the yogurt you guys buy has not sugar and additives and pectin and all of that stuff that is in some of those yogurts that I can't even believe that they're even called yogurt, but they are. This one I buy at the farmer's market. It's literally just sheep milk, probiotics. That's it. Sheep milk and probiotics and a little vanilla, actually. Oh yeah, and vanilla. This is the one that Matthew eats. And it's amazing. If you want to dip it in the strawberries, you can do that. By the way, guys, these are organic farmer's market. Look at the size of this blueberry and strawberry. Okay, this blueberry is bigger than my thumb. That is unbelievable. And so good. This is a great go-to snack in your refrigerator because blueberries' nickname is brainberries. One of the superfoods for the brain is blueberries. Oh my God, it's hard to stop eating it. I'm supposed to talk. I'm eating instead. Oh. Also, since we just did smoothies, I wanted to show you guys, look what I picked up at the farmer's market. You know what this is? Real turmeric. So I don't have to put the turmeric powder in my smoothie. I can just cut a piece of this and look what it looks like on the inside. It's so beautiful. And I got some fresh ginger here. I had a lot of fun. Now, lastly, oh, and before I forget, this is the spinach that I love. And I'll tell you why. My son, being on the spectrum of autism, is very, very sensitive to the food that he eats. Consistency, texture, flavor. Children on the spectrum have a tendency to have an aversion to eating foods with a lot of flavor, and they tend to eat white foods. Over the course of the years, I've gotten him to simply eat these leaves, He'll pop off the stem and he'll eat them like, I don't know, like what do we eat like this? It's quite flavorless, amazing, and we'll do like a numbers game. Like today we'll do 15, or if he's not feeling so hot on them, 10. And so for all of you moms, grandmas, grandpas, dads, getting your kids to eat spinach like this, piece by piece, is a really great TV snack, or, you know, just a snack in the car. I think if you could get them to do that, that would be fantastic. And then in lunch boxes or on the road for all of you guys, great snack. 2 ingredients, apples and strawberries. You can get apples and blueberries, apples and pears, apples and mango. They make a lot of different ingredients. These That's It bars are wonderful, okay? There's not like the fruit roll-ups with all the sugar added. These are pure fruit. So if you're a snacker, start substituting your snacks with things like this. These Lara bars are incredible. 2 ingredients, cashews and cashews and dates. Okay? Dates is an amazing dessert. Those guys, I left my dates back in the kitchen, but dates, we'll see them when I make the almond milk with you, are incredible. And these Lara bars, I buy them specifically because they have under 5 ingredients. Make sure you buy the ones that say 2, 3, 4 ingredients only. They have different flavors like banana. Speaking of bananas, love my bananas. Another thing, pistachio nuts. People have found, the statistic is, people who eat pistachio nuts eat a lot less nuts in a sitting. Okay, so if you like to snack but you're worried about snacking too much, buy some pistachio nuts, because the whole thing of opening the shell and putting it in your mouth will keep you busy, that you won't just be doing this. Okay, now I'm gonna save my #1 snack food for another day, okay, because that is like one of the loves of my life, and I'm gonna keep that secret right now, what that is. But I think that this was fun and informative, and remember, 5 or less. We can think, high five guys for doing this. Go in your cupboards, go in your fridge, see what's not serving you well, see what's written on the labels, see what has so much salt that you don't need it, you know, and have fun with it. Have fun cleaning out your cupboards, your pantries, you know. If you don't want to throw the food away, I'm sure there's other people that could use it. But you know what? If you can change your life, do it. What are you waiting for? Love you guys.
I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am.